So welcome to
Thank
Meet
you.
the Candidate, and
Thank
my
you.
guest is Kelli Macfarlane.
Yes, yes, hi.
Hi, candidate for Spokane School District 81, Director Position 2.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
So as a part of the just introducing yourself, I always start with, so where did you grow up and go to school, your early years?
Actually, all over. I am an Air Force brat, and then I married an Air Force pilot, so we've been all over. However, my father was stationed here in 76 to 82, so I went to elementary school up to first grade, so kindergarten and first grade here in town, and he got stationed back here in 1991, and so I've been coming back and forth because he retired out of Fairchild, and then
And that's a very common story in Spokane.
yes. So when we thought about where to go when we retired, Spokane was where I had roots. So we came to Spokane. My husband retired last spring,
Good.
and we've been here almost 2 years now, and making our forever life.
Yeah. Well, that gives you a lot of background in travel and living
Oh
in
yeah,
different places.
it does. It does.
Is there some place in particular that some anecdote that you like to tell of a lesson learned from living someplace?
Well, I think the biggest lesson learned is that everywhere you go, there is something that you take away. And we spent a lot of time in the Southwest. You learn a lot about different communities, different towns, different, in my case, school districts that I've been with. So you have your normal commonalities between the different towns, but then you have some distinct differences, food and culture and that kinds of things.
Things that give you some different insights maybe
Exactly,
into where you
exactly, a different perspective.
are. Did you pursue a formal education after high school?
Yes, I did. I went to college in California and then graduate school at Norwich University in Vermont.
And what was your focus of study?
History.
Okay. You mentioned you've been with other school districts.
I
Is that
have.
as a teacher or as a mom
As
or
a
as both?
teacher, and a mom, yeah. I've been teaching since 2005 and in a variety of school districts, California, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas. I've also taught post-secondary and the college level history, and
Okay.
so.
Well, that's good that you were able to teach while your husband was being transferred. Sometimes
Yes.
that's a problem with transferring licenses.
It always
professionals.
takes a little while to kind of get on. You got to break into the new community, but once that happened for me, I was fairly busy.
That's a good background for school district.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
As a teacher, I have seen the behind the scenes. I know what's happening in the classrooms. I know what's happening in the schools. And that's actually the reason I wanted to run for school board, is I want to help our schools, our teachers, our kids. I want to get their voice heard more than it is.
Okay. Well, one of the other things that shapes where you've come to today as a teacher is also just first jobs. Everybody has some kind of first job experience where they connect effort and pay and responsibility. What was your first job experience?
My first job, I worked concessions at the Albuquerque Dukes baseball team.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, they're the minor league to the Dodgers, so they're the right underneath. So that was kind of exciting. I learned that I should probably not be in concessions with that job, but
well, learning what not to do is
what
as
not
important.
to do. However, we absolutely love going to baseball games. My husband played baseball, even a little bit in college, and so we love going to the Spokane Indians. We went several times last season. It is so much fun to just go to your hometown baseball field and just have a good time. Yeah, just love it. Absolutely love it.
Okay. You spoke a little bit about what prompted you to volunteer for run for office, or your background, how it relates to that. But why particularly step up? Why decide to take that step into being a candidate?
Well, actually, I want to help. I want to make a difference in the education here in Spokane. This is where we are. My daughter just graduated from Ferris. Hopefully one day we'll have grandkids go through District 81, and I want to make it a better educational environment for everybody. I've talked to teachers, I've talked to admin, I've talked to a variety of people that are out there in the schools right now that need some help. And I want to be their voice. You know, I mean, 75% of our employees at District 81 have at least a master's degree, yet they're not feeling like they're getting heard. They have the education, they have the experience, and if you support success, it leads to success. And that's what I want to do.
Well, I want to give this last bit of time here for you to talk a little bit about how you see the duties of a school board member. How does that work? And then close with why should voters choose you over the other candidates. So what would be your duties as a school board member?
Well, I think your duties as a school board member, most importantly, is to be aware of everything that's going on in the district with every employee, with every child, and make sure that the problems that are out there or the successes that are out there either get helped or get promoted further. And that's what I want to do. I want to be the voice pretty much for District 81. I want to help at the make a difference level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Kelli, I'm glad that you were able to come in and have this chat, and I wish you the best of luck on your run. School board member is kind of a hard race to get people to pay attention to, but a very important one.
Well, it's packed with people that want to run, so there are people paying attention.
There are some lively races going on.
Yes,
this
there
year,
are.
so.
There are. Thank you so much for having me. I
Thank
appreciate
you,
it.
Kelli.
Thank you.